Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Bayhaqi bin Yusuf Zaki and my metric number is AE210034. Today I would like to present our group project, which is the electrostatic generator. So for the introduction, electrostatic generators are essential in power plants and medical equipment generating high voltage electrical charge. Understanding the behavior and efficiency of these generators requires studying the electromagnetic field and wave. Technological advancements have led to novel materials and designs, such as nanomaterials and advanced composite, enabling increased power, density, and efficiency. This research focuses on understanding how electromagnetic fields and waves are affected by electrostatic charge, then impacting industrial equipment design. Next, the objective of our project is, the first one is we want to design a prototype based on theory about electrostatic charge. Second, we want to know the application of electromagnetic fields and wave theory in industry based on electrostatic. The third one is we want to demonstrate the electrostatic generator's feasibility and efficiency in an industrial setting. And the problem statement for this project. The most important details in this project are the electrostatic problems in industry, such as material adhesion, dust attraction, electrical discharge, fire risk, equipment malfunction, and safety hazards. The solution is to implement grounding and bonding, ionization systems, regulate humidity levels, and use anti-static coatings and materials to reduce static charge build-up. The prototype Van de Graaff generator is used to produce high voltage utilizing static electricity. Place the charged object on a table or smooth surface and lay the sheets around it. The sheets will be attracted or repelled aligned with the electric field lines. The generator is frequently used for scientific research, demonstrations, and educational activities to witness high voltage events and learn about the electrostatics.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Irfan Menhot with metric number CE210186. Okay, today I will be handling and presenting about block diagram. Okay, for our project, the block diagram is starting with voltage source, and then they go to the charging system and storage system, and at the storage system there is another block diagram. There is energy discharge, and also the it will go from energy discharge and storage system to output circuit. Next, I will be explain about the methodology part. Okay, so for our all our flowchart of our project, it is started with the voltage source, which is we are use battery 9 volt to supply the generator for our project, and then the flowchart go to the electrostatic charging system, where it converting the voltage source into a form that can be used to charge the storage system. So the storage system is we are using a drinking can. So certain material become charged when it in contact with other material. So next is the storage system is when a dielectric material, which is a can, is charged with static electricity. It can store a significant amount of charge. So the storage system is a storage for a charge, storage for charging system. Next, the result obtained. So for the result, we are obtained by indicate the tissue paper that attract or repel from the can. So basically the tissue will repel from the can. That is the result for our project. And then analyze the result. We can see the result. Finally result is electrostatic discharging system. So we do is we by human hand touch it can be discharged by touching it with a conductor, and it is also called a tribo electric effect, where two different materials come into contact and then separate the negative and positively charged. So after that, the tissue will attract or become to the normal position or normal place. And then that's the end for the flowchart. That's all for me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ajmal Danish bin Muhammad Zemri. My matric cards number is CE210217. Now I will present about the component that we use for electrostatic generator. Okay, the first component, that is a plastic bottle. So we use to put a component that is motor, 12 volt, stick, rubber and 3M tape. Second, we use 9 volt battery. For 9 volt battery, we use to supply voltage for electrostatic generator. Third, we use 12 volt motor, that is to use to move the 3M tape. Fourth, we use the rubber and stick, that is we use to hold the 3M tape when the motor generate. Fifth, we use drink can. For the drink can, it to store the energy storage. Six, we use 3M tape, that it become a supply belt but neither tight or no loose. Seven, we use a red wire and black wire to allow the energy charge from supply. And lastly, eight, we use box. For box, we use as a accessory.
Assalamualaikum, and today I will explain how the generator works. Okay, the generator uses the triboelectric effect. Okay, how does it work? The rubber belt is driven around the top roller by the motor and the bottom roller. When the wire core makes contact with 3M tape, friction is produced along with the negative charge. The charge will then be transferred from the tape to the drink can by the wire core at the top of the bottle. The drink can then will be used to hold the charge because it's hollow and conductor. The drink can become free electron when our hand touches the drink can. This is because our hand has positive charge and the tissue paper, which have a negative charge, will be attracted to the drink can, and the drink can then need to be recharged again.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nizam bin Dari. Today I will present about the graph electrostatic. The graph electrostatic is angle vs time. Next, at the beginning the angle is 16 because now electrostatic. Then when the 3 second the angle increase to 31 because have ripple between can. Then when 6 second the angle is increased to 49. And for 9 seconds, the angle is increased to 70. Then after that, when 12 seconds, the electrostatic almost the same at 69 angle because reach maximum limit. Then lastly, when 40 seconds, the angle is 22 because the hand neutralize the can.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad Yusof, CE210182, Group 4, Section 1. Now I will explain about the discussion of the prototype. The electrostatic generator employing a motor and tape may have a comparatively poor efficiency. Friction and other efficiencies in the charging process might result in a portion of the mechanical energy from the motor being wasted. The triboelectric phenomenon, in which friction between material causes the transmission of electrons and the separation of charges, exploited by the use of the tape in the prototype. Even if the voltage levels are lower, this technique may still produce an electrostatic potential different, which can be advantageous in some low power application. The angle of tissue will determine the charge produced. Therefore, when the time taken is increased, the angle will also increase too. To improve the efficiency of the prototype, do not use sharp edges conductor, or there will appear corona discharges in those edges, which is B to A. The charge will not build up on the sphere. Instead, it will be leaked into the air. At any instant, the high voltage also determine the high charge. At any instant, V is equal to Q over C. Q is stored charge and C is the capacitance of the terminal to ground. When the metal becomes charged, the tissue strips will be repelled outwards. The further the raised tissue, the higher the voltage on the metal of the object. Motion of the tissue makes the voltage visible, just like the hair raising. For the conclusion of this prototype, the motor and tape arrangement for an electrostatic generator prototype offers a practical and affordable solution, especially for educational and a low power application industry. While it offers benefits like ease of use, portability, and triboelectric charging, from the project, the higher time taken by the electrostatic generator will produce higher charge. This prototype is actually give a method of charging by touching due to the two different materials coming into the contact and then separating into positive and negative charge. That's all for me. Thank you.